Good morning, Year 3. It's Miss Everingham here, and it's time for your Destination Reader lesson for Tuesday morning. This is lesson 7 of 25, and today we are continuing to read the Minpins by Roald Dahl. In today's lesson, you're going to need a copy of the story, a strategy prompt sheet, and a pencil and a piece of paper or your home learning book. Pause the video while you gather these things and press play when you're ready to get started. Fantastic. So, in today's lesson, look out for red words, which are key words. Look out for blue words, which are questions for you to answer. And look out for green words, and that will help you know that it's time to write. The Minpins by Roald Dahl. Today we are continuing to focus on strategy number 3, inference. Inference means to read between the lines to look for clues when the information isn't clearly stated in the book. So the questions I ask you today are going to require you to look for the clues in the text. Before we get started, there are a few words we need to understand. The first word is comfortable. My turn, comfortable. Your turn. My turn, comfortable. Your turn. When you are comfortable, you are relaxed, calm, and you don't have any pain. When I'm lying on my bed, I am very comfortable. The second word is frantic. My turn, frantic. Your turn. My turn, frantic. Your turn. Frantic means being so worried that you can't control yourself. I was so frantic because I woke up after my alarm and I was going to be late for school. I was so worried that I couldn't control myself. Frantic. The third word, my turn, is exhausted. Your turn. My turn, exhausted. Your turn. When you're exhausted, you are very, very tired. Make sure you're looking out for those 3 words as we read today. I'm going to be asking you 1 mark and 2 mark questions, and you have to give me 1 mark and 2 mark answers. What is a 1 mark question? Can you remember before I change the slide? Wow, some of you got it and are using your big voices today. Well done. My turn. 1 mark questions need a short, snappy answer. Your turn. Fantastic. My turn. 2 mark questions need a PE answer. Point and evidence. Your turn. Well done. Okay, let's begin reading. We are starting on page 16, but you might want to take some time now to have a look at the pictures on page 13, 14, and 15. You can see Billy running away from the puffs of red-orange smoke through the forest. Oh, it's almost catching up to him. He must be very frightened. Okay, pause the video while you will find the first line on page 16. Put your finger or a ruler underneath the first line and press play when you have found it and you're ready to get started. Fantastic, let's get reading. Suddenly, directly in front of him, little Billy saw the trunk of an enormous tree. This tree was different from the others because it had branches hanging down very low. While still running, he made a frantic jump for its lowest branch. He caught it and pulled himself up. My first question for you is, why did Billy jump onto the tree that was different to the others? This is a 2-mark question, so I need a PE answer. Have a listen while I think out loud. I'm going to read my question again. Why did Billy jump onto the tree that was different to the others? I'm going to go back and read that part. This tree was different from the others because it had branches hanging down very low. While still running, he made a frantic jump for its lowest branch. So, why did Billy jump on the tree that was different to the others? I think Billy jumped onto that tree because it had branches hanging very low, and he could jump for its lowest branch to escape from the beast. I've used I think, and then to say my point, and then because, and included evidence from the text in red. Press pause while you have a go at answering this PE question. Fantastic. How did you go? Did you start off your question with, you start off your answer with I think? And did you say why you think Billy jumped onto the tree? Did you include because? And have you got words from the text to say why you think Billy jumped onto the tree? The branches were so low that because Billy's just a child, he would be able to jump up and reach the branch. If it was hanging very high, he wouldn't have been able to reach it. Give yourself a tick if you have a point and evidence in your answer, or press pause while you fix up your answer and press play when you're ready to continue. Fantastic. We're going to keep reading. We are halfway down the first paragraph on page 16. The sentence starts with, "Then he grabbed." Press pause while you find that if you need to, and then press play when you're ready to read. Fantastic. Then he grabbed the next branch above his head and pulled himself up again. Then again and again, climbing higher and higher to get away from the terrible, snorting, smoke-blowing, smelly-breathed beast down below. He stopped climbing only when he was too exhausted to climb any higher. Now remember, exhausted is one of our words, and that means very, very tired. I've got a second question for you. Why was Billy exhausted? This is a 1-mark question, so what does your answer need to be? Yes, a short, snappy answer. Why was Billy exhausted? Say your answer out loud and make a note on the page in front of you. Press pause while you do that and press play when you're ready to continue. How did you go? Let's see if you had a similar answer to me. Why was Billy exhausted? Billy kept climbing higher and higher in the tree to get away from the beast. Now, you don't need to have words from the text in this short, snappy answer, but if you did include it, that's great as well. Billy was exhausted because he was climbing up in the tree, which was very tiring work. He was also running away from the beast, so he must be so frightened and using up a lot of energy. Give yourself a tick if you had an answer like this, or press pause to fix up your answer. We're going to continue reading now. We are on the first line of the second paragraph, and the sentence starts with, he looked up. Press pause if you need some more time to find where we're starting to read. Fantastic, let's get going. He looked up, but even now he couldn't see the top of the giant tree. It seemed to go on forever. He looked down. He couldn't see the ground either. He was in a world of green leaves and thick, smooth branches with no earth or sky in sight. The snorting, smelly, smoke-blowing beast was miles away down below somewhere. He couldn't even hear it anymore. Little Billy found a comfortable place where two big branches came together, and he sat down to rest. For the moment, at any rate, he was safe. I have my last question for you. Why was little Billy safe for the moment? How many marks is this question? Yes, it is a 2-mark question, so you need to include a point. Why was little Billy safe for the moment? And evidence. Include words from the text to say why. Press pause while you write down your answer. Say it out loud first, then write it down, and then press play when you're ready to check. Well done! I'm so impressed at how some of you are focusing very hard in this lesson. How did you go? Did you have something like this? I think little Billy was safe for the moment because the beast was miles away down below somewhere. Little Billy was hiding up in the tree, wasn't he? Give yourself a tick if you have included evidence from the book, words from the book, to say why little Billy was safe. Press pause if you need some more time to fix up your answer. Well done, Year 3. We have reached the end of another Destination Reader lesson. On Wednesday, we're going to continue reading the Minpins, and we will continue making inferences. On the piece of paper or your home learning book, make a prediction about what you think will happen next in our story. Billy is safe for the moment, but I wonder if he will be safe for long. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.